Topping our news this morning, an all-out manhunt is underway right now for a man suspected of a double shooting and robbery. Officials say 34-year-old Willie Jones may be responsible for the crime that killed one person. Sky 5 flew over the scene around 7 this morning. It happened on White Oak Flat Road on the Putnam and White County line. One person died at the scene and another was airlifted to the hospital. Jones was last seen driving a 2007 gold Chevy Impala with Tennessee tag R7209B. He is considered to be armed and dangerous. You're urged to call police if you have any information. Meanwhile, it was a dangerous morning on the roads here in Nashville. The exit ramp onto Ellington Parkway from I-24 West was blocked for several hours due to a fatal crash. A motorcyclist was killed in a crash there around 4 this morning. And just a couple of hours earlier, another motorcyclist died when he crashed in Donaldson. That wreck happened right near the Nashville International Airport on Donaldson Pike. Neither driver's name has been released. Metro Nashville and Mount Juliet police officers are working together to figure out if the same man is responsible for 3 armed robberies overnight. The most recent happened at the Mapco gas station on Tusculum Road in Antioch around 10. The suspect in that robbery matched the description of the man who robbed the Delta Express at gunpoint in Hermitage earlier in the night. Right before that, police think he robbed a Dollar General in Mount Juliet. Take a look at this surveillance video. In each case, the suspect was wearing a similar hoodie and was armed. You see him right there walking into the store. Nobody was hurt, but they would like to catch the suspect before he strikes again. 2 people accused of brutally attacking a well-known music producer are now behind bars. Dustin and Nicole Hargrove surrendered to police last night. They're both from Columbia. Investigators say they admitted to attacking Dave Brainard and his friend Deborah DeLoach outside a bar on Demumbrian last Sunday. Brainard was beaten unconscious. The Hargroves are charged with assault. Accusations of insider trading are putting fantasy football betting sites on the sidelines. DraftKings pulled all of its ads from ESPN yesterday after an employee admitted to releasing early data about which players most frequently are used in starting lineups. He then used that information to win $350,000 betting on rival fan site FanDuel. Both companies have not banned employees from playing fantasy games for money. The rain has stopped, but folks in waterlogged South Carolina are not out of the woods yet. Hundreds are still under evacuation orders, and hundreds more could be forced from their homes as swollen rivers continue to rise. At least 18 dams breached or have failed, and despite being surrounded by water, little of it is clean. Officials say it could be at least a week before boiled water warnings are lifted. Meanwhile, a Nashville church is doing its part to help with the relief efforts in the Palmetto State. Volunteers from Cross Point packed up food, water, and other supplies for our neighbors in need this morning. They loaded up all of their supplies into trucks and hit the road for South Carolina around 9 this morning. They will distribute the items to areas hit hardest by the storms.